creators might not work as well as you want them to, and there is one so obvious, glaring reason why, which I want to share with you in this video. My name is Marius Olsen. I'm the founder of Organic Rocket. We make hundreds of ad creatives every single month. We work with 7 and 8 figure brands. I've personally spent multiple 7 figures on ad creatives throughout my lifetime, throughout my career, so to speak. These are some of the results we generate for our clients. We generate them loads of money on our ad creatives. As you can see here on the screen with my mouse, some of our clients, they decrease their CPA by 50% just from working with us for 1 month. We're kind of good at making ad creatives, and I can confidently say that there is one thing, and it's so obvious to all of us creative agency owners, which is killing people's ad. But most people are, I think they're honestly just too much in the weeds to really notice what's going on from their own ads. And there is one obvious glaring reason why most people just their ads just doesn't work, no matter how many tests they set up, no matter what really they do. Their ads almost seem, or their ads, like they always fail, or they at least, they don't perform as well as they want them to. So the obvious reason for me, the problem is the average copywriter. So this right here is the average copywriter. This is the guy who, if you work with creative agencies, I'm not going to kind of put down other creative agencies, because a lot of our peers, they do a really good job. But most people, when they are to make their ads, this is the person who is making their ads. This is the average copywriter. It's some monkey, some monkey out there making the ad. Not literally, of course, but there is not much thought put into the ads which is being turned out in the market right now. Not many people are really taking some extra thought into their ads and try to make ads which their audience likes. And this is what we focus on a lot, and which is the thing which are able to generate our clients' results. See, if you don't focus on this, if you have an average copywriter and you use some monkey to make your ads, this is going to be the result. Your briefs for your ads, your scripts, your visual shots, the whole thesis on the concept of your ads is going to look something like this. This is something like a 5-year-old drew, and it's just to resemble that. It will not be good. What a lot of people do, because they can't find good copywriters, or also in this world known as creative strategists, they go to use AI instead. They use ChatGPT, but because the algorithms or the AI models isn't advanced enough yet, the briefs, once again, they end up being not that good. The same for using UGC creators. Some people, they also ask UGC creators, hey, can you help us make up our own briefs? And it just doesn't turn out that well. And what you end up with when you have a bad brief, and when you have someone not as skilled to make your scripts for your ads, is that it will just turn out to some really crap. And most founders and most marketers, they know how to make good scripts, but they just don't have the time. Honestly, they are so busy with other stuff, which makes them unable to make proper briefs. So they end up with these things that 5-year-old could make better themselves. Obviously, not a 5-year-old could make better ads than a UGC creator, but you get the point, right? So the result from this is that you'll end up with a creative strategist, or someone just completely messing your ads up. This is just to resemble a unstructured way of making an ad. So you match that with a product intro, and then a CTA, and then a hook at the end. And the whole structure of the ad might just be totally bad. But not only the structure, but also the copywriting itself, the angle that you choose to run with, the concept, etc., etc. The creators that you select for the product, you might also select the avatar, which just doesn't scale. And what this results to is basically that what you give your marketplace is just shit, and you expect to get the money, but in reality, your sales will just tank over time. You might start, some of your ads might perform right now, but over time it will most likely turn into some proper crap, because if you aren't able to properly articulate your value proposition, if you aren't able to hone in on a focal point which resonates with your audience, and you can offer them something of value, you will receive, or they will receive shit, and in return your sales will go down over time. So the glaring solution to this obvious problem that we have with this average copywriter here, and this is what we're focused on so much is just making proper briefs and proper scripts. So if this is the average copywriter, it's kind of obvious what to do, no? It's just to have someone better on your team. This is the solution. Instead of having some monkey, you need a tier creative strategist or an A-tier copywriter really to make your ads, to go into your ad account, to look at the data, come up with new concepts, come up with new scripts that you can use for your ads. This monkey right here is much more sophisticated. You can see how nice he looks, and that's because he's better. And you need better people to make better ads. So instead of having just this shit drawing right here, and to other who made this, it's a nice drawing, but it's not the Mona Lisa, right? So instead of your brief looking like this right here, you will turn your brief into something which looks more like the Mona Lisa if you have a A-tier creative strategist or an A-tier copywriter on your team, or an A-tier marketer really to make your ads. But I know personally most founders are just too busy with this, but it shouldn't be neglected, honestly, because the scripts and the briefs for your ad creatives is really what kind of makes the whole thing works. All of us know, people say on Twitter that creative is the new targeting. That's so old news. Everybody knows that, but nobody is really focusing on making the briefs better, making the ads better, making the scripts better, finding new angles, looking at the data. All these things, people talk about it, but not many people do it actually. You need someone of competency to do these kinds of things. Investing into an A-tier creative strategist, A-tier copywriter or marketer to make your ads, it just pays off, because they'll be able to basically make your ads better. They will formulate or put your ads into better building blocks, more coherent structures in your sales argument, and they'll just in general be able to articulate your value proposition better to your marketplace, and therefore be able to generate you more sales. Basically, the results would be, when you have a better creative strategist or a better marketer on your team, would be that your ads is so they look so good and they are so enticing for your audience to watch and consume, that they'll just eat them and just want to consume them in abundance. They can't stop thinking about your ads, they can't stop thinking about your brand. They just need more of whatever you put out. Obviously, what this results to is not a big lady and a tiny guy, but it will result in results, right? It will result in revenue. And I say this from making hundreds of ad creatives every single month. This is so obvious to us at this point, and that's why I think people work with us, is because they don't have the time and they pay us to really be not the dumb monkey or the average copywriter, but the sophisticated creative strategists that they need on their team. Someone to look into data, someone to come up with new concepts to really move the needle and not just make these bad briefs, but these A-tier briefs. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, this is what really leads to results. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on that. That's like one of the biggest issues I see in ecom right now, and with people making ad creatives, is that they don't have people competent enough in the position of making their ad creatives, where they might in fact need someone who is more qualified to make their ads. So the point of the story, and if you take anything away from this, spend more time in your people, spend more time training your creative strategist or your copywriter or your marketer, put more focus into the actual creatives, the briefs and the scripts, because everything from in your paid traffic will basically stem from that. Your funnels, the quality of your funnel, or the effect of your funnel, the effectiveness of your funnel will stem for kind of like the post-click to the pre-click or to the after-click, and obviously that will be your ads. So you need a better marketer on your team. That's it, and that's why you can't scale your ads right now. If you fix this, you might be able to see better results, but until then, yeah, you need another monkey, honestly. So that's it for me in this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. I'll keep putting up more YouTube content. So let me know what you would like to see, if you like these visual demonstration, or you'd like to see some more technical breakdowns of how we go about doing ad creatives. But until then, just have an amazing day, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.